Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Kansas City Royals and the Luis Severino gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan Plesac, what do you got? Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak. So stepping in, Jason McHugh. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jason McHugh.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Down the first baseline. Freeman's got it, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason McHugh. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if that...
And it's belted high and deep into right center. This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Seager blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. He will score as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
So digging in now, Jason McHugh. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And the inning is over. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Jorge Bonifacio.
McHugh gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is ready for another shot now. Jason McHugh. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Unless there's an amazing...
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game. We are the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Game 2. Into the box, Jason McHugh, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jason
McHugh.
First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bennett is after it. And this one will bounce into the wall. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
The 3-1. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Scope. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. Another first inning RBI opportunity.
Need to hear Kitty.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch is high. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has
Come on, bro. Base hit scores 2. Base hit scores 2.
A successful steal at second base.
Ready with
base
the
hit scores 2.
Grounded weakly toward third. Anderson scoops it up. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Way on, but this is popped up. McHugh is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Let's try, bud.
So striding in, Jason McHugh. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone
and didn't miss it. It's low.
Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's 4-2.
Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why, as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second.
Back to the top of the order now. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi.
Twist it, boys. Twist it.
Here's the 0-1. A bullet to first base. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jason McHugh. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Sliced hard on the ground. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far this one. So far, this is not.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Now in the box, Jason McHugh. He singled his last time up.
Jason McHugh.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Settling in now, Freddie Freeman. Lifetime versus this arm. He's gone 2 for 8. 2-2. Hit hard to short. Reined in to second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A.
Game 2. Game 2 in the books. Game 2.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Jason McHugh.
Ruby's out there. Some Ruby's out there.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ah, you son of a bitch.
Straight away left.
Sack fly.
Catch made in left.
Send
Here
him.
comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
I'll take a sack fly.
Striding forward now is the DH, Carl Gomez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Carl.
Down the first baseline. McHugh over to his left. And
Got that
take it to
shit.
the
I
bag
got that
himself for
shit.
the out.
Fuck.
Your attention, please.
Striding into the box, Jason McHugh earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time in the plate.
Yeah, he's going to have to earn his ribby this time up. 2 outs, a little bit different.
There's a swing and
buddy,
a
left
high
that
drive
hanging.
into left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, the skipper
Left
called
that
on him
one
for a
hanging.
reason, and I can guarantee you one thing.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Ricky Schnell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Schnell.
Turn 2, boys.
The
Turn 2.
0-1. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the... Ready to take his hacks again, Jason McHugh, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
And he will get there to make the running play. And
Son of a bitch.
stepping up now, Jason McHugh. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
McHugh.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run.
I know he's a confident
Got a
pitcher,
lot of
but
short
there's a
porches.
So in now for Chicago, Jason McHugh. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Anderson. So striding forward now, Tim LeCastro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Castro.
A bullet to first base. Quick step to the bag is not in time for the double play.
Almost.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. This is on the ground over to first. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. It's a into the box now, Jason McHugh. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Schnell is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Digging in to try it again.
23 to 8.
He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
Oh,
with
dirty.
This guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Just a little bit ahead of that one.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole.
You fucking
now.
cunt.
As we
You're
near
not
the
throwing
end
3
of
in a
this
row.
one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role
You're
in
not
today's
fastball.
outcome.
You're not throwing
Dan
3 in a
Dero,
row.
what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive
Right,
pitches
right
in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory.
Time of the ball game.
One more game. Possibly.
It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup.
Leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman, Jason McHugh.
2-0.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here now the 2-2. On the ground is short. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Fuck, I keep forgetting the first fucking triangle.
Now to the plate, Jason McHugh. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. He's through first and hustling for second.
That's 3 all day.
Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he's safe.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jason McHugh, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
McHugh.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second.
Get there.
Comes up with it. He'll whip this one to first in time. And
What a fucking get hit.
digging in now for Kansas City, Jackie Bradley Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Bradley Jr.
Now that's popped up. McHugh waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance? Tim LeCastro. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in once again, Wilson Contreras. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The set and the 1-1. First, McHugh takes it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
All right, boys, let's get some more
Coming to the
runs.
plate now, Jason McHugh.
They're walking me.
First pitch on its way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch
Put him
out
in
of the
advance,
game.
okay?
Standing in, Mauricio Calderon.
Mauricio.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit to first. Freeman is up with it. The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
This thing's far from over, even
6
though
more
we're
outs,
moving
boys. 6 more
into
outs.
this game only down by 1. All they
I like not catch that.
The center fielder, number 8, Carl Gomez.
First, backhanded. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
And they win the World fucking Series.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
I'm right in the fucking picture.
Here now is the final line score tonight.
World Series MVP. Yeah, there's no doubt. No doubt.
A congratulatory phone call.